Hey everybody, welcome to Boo Bradley in Japan, and today I am with my friend William. William today is going to be trying one of our most coveted items in Japan. He's going to be trying some natto. That's right. William, have you ever tried natto before?
I have natto.
You have natto. That was a pretty good pun on that one. So, William, what kind of food have you ever tried from Japan?
Soy sauce, sushi.
Soy sauce and sushi. All right. Now, which one goes first, soy sauce or sushi?
Sushi all the way.
All right. So, what do you know about natto? I mean, it's a fermented bean, right?
I know it's a fermented bean, and I know that if Boo is giving it to me, I should be worried. But we're going to give it a shot.
All right, so natto comes in a pack of 3, mostly at the supermarkets. I ended up getting this one in Seattle when I visited there a couple days ago. So I'm going to have you open it up. There are 3 packets in there. It's very simple to open. So today we're not going to use chopsticks. We're going to use spoons. And we're going to get his reaction to eating natto. And obviously we're outside, so you know, that fermented smell won't stink up the house, and he won't be screaming at me for days on end about his home. So, first off, what do you think of the package?
It's interesting.
Now, it's really simple. So, the package right here, it has like indicators on the package where you want to pull from. So,
I did not see any of those. Oh, look, there are some.
yeah.
They're on the wrong side. You can see them very well from the inside of the package. From the outside is not as easy.
Yeah, it's just 3 little tiny indicators on the outside, which is really hard to see.
Yeah, you would never know.
Yeah, I know. So,
Anyway.
what do you see?
So there is a packet of what I can assume is mustard.
Yeah, that's right, it's mustard.
There's a packet of what I can assume is sesame oil.
Sesame oil or soy sauce, yeah.
Is it soy sauce?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna open up mine too. So
And then the beans
now
under plastic.
the beans are under plastic, and you see that gooey stuff that's just coming out there, that little string line. Now, William, what I want you to do is, of course, take your mustard, take your soy sauce, and I want you to take off your. This is how I do it. I just fold it off nice and easy like this, right? You don't see all of that string or anything attached. I do see a couple beans on there, and I'm just going to put it back onto the plastic. All right, so first off, how does it look? How does it taste?
Well, it looks very beany.
Looks beany, yeah.
It tastes like
You can be honest.
not good beans.
Not beans, not beans.
Not good beans.
All right, so you
beans.
taste it a little bit.
Okay.
All right,
All right.
take the
But
mustard.
Let's take it as a whole.
Yeah, take it as a whole. So,
The mustard.
of course, you know, very simple, childlike. They give you the little arrow on the side to indicate how to pull it from. So I sometimes don't do it correctly because, you know, I'm not a child. You can't tell me what to do. But, of course, you know.
Wait, you're opening your soy sauce first. Should I open my soy sauce first?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
All right, you were saying mustard, so.
Well, yeah, you can do both. Either one works.
Soy sauce first.
All right.
Just the whole thing in.
Just the whole thing in.
All right.
All right. Now I'm gonna put my mayonnaise right there. I'm gonna use my finger to spread it around because
Mayonnaise is good mustard.
mustard mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is actually pretty good too.
Okay, then we put our whole mayonnaise in there? Or
Yep.
our whole mustard. Like, mayonnaise making me do it, too.
Yeah, mayonnaise is making you do it. All right. So obviously you have the fermented beans stuck together, and the proper way is to mix it around.
Okay.
So that it becomes more of a paste-like. So you'll see the beans kind of become more gooey or sticky, and just mix that around a little bit more.
Now, is this spicy mustard or is it mild mustard?
It's a little spicy. It gives it a little bit of a kick.
Okay.
And of course, you know, these beans or natto itself, they come in different sizes, but mainly it's proven to be really good for your digestive system and prevents like colon cancer and stuff. There's research on it. So it's been like mine. Does yours look like mine?
I think so.
You
Yeah.
think so? Okay.
I think so.
All right. Now do what I do. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now I saw that you ate already one bean just to make sure.
I was just testing it.
All right, no, that's cool. All right, so just make sure, just like any spaghetti or anything, just take a big gulp, put it in your mouth,
Okay.
and eat it. You want to chew at least 3 times before you swallow.
Will the gremlins come out? If not, you gotta make sure you kill them.
Got that string down.
Mm-hmm. It's not bad.
Not bad.
It's I'd say I can taste the mustard a lot.
Yeah. Not the mayonnaise. Okay, but the mustard you can taste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mayonnaise, some good mustard.
Yeah.
But no, honestly, I'm surprised it's a lot more mild flavor than I would have thought with a fermented bean. It's not overpowering. I wouldn't say it's a good flavor, but it's not bad. I mean, if somebody served this to me, I probably wouldn't spit it out, and I would eat it and be polite.
Oh, okay. So
I don't know that I would order it, but yeah, it's not bad.
So I actually have some really fun stories in my life in Japan where I played the perfect host, and when people would come to Japan for the first time, I would take them to a sushi restaurant, and I would order natto maki, which is basically natto on top of a seaweed wrapped piece of sushi, and I would eat one, and I'd offer someone the other one. Well, one time I did this, and the person got so ill they didn't eat for the next 2 days. And they blame me for their hatred of sushi and anything natto-y. So,
Well,
how,
I hope my not putting this in the refrigerator earlier doesn't affect me.
Oh, no, you're fine. I had it in the refrigerator all morning and all afternoon until we went out for our hike. So you're still good. It's actually quite tasty.
Mm-hmm.
So comparing this, what would you compare these beans, natto beans, to? So I have a second bite, and it's a big one. I mean, here, take a look at that. See how big that is? Yeah, it kind of looks like I don't know, refried beans. All right, yeah.
Visually, it's very beany.
Yeah.
Flavor, I don't like I said, seems very mild. It's not super potent. I don't know that I could really nail it down to something else.
It has its own unique taste.
Own unique taste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can get this in Japan. If you go to Tokyo Town in Seattle, you can order this stuff at one of the supermarkets. So it's on King Street. That's where I got these ones, anyways. Oh,
I just dropped it in my lap.
it's okay. You think the cat would like to have some natto?
I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
Probably smells it.
Yeah.
Reminds him of mouse livers.
Now, do you smell it? I mean, can you smell that there's a difference? Do you smell
To be fair, to be perfectly honest,
Yeah.
I have allergies and I don't smell anything all summer long. So maybe that's why I enjoy it so much.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Yeah. So, hey, kitty. I got a cat right here. So, when I was in Japan, I first started out in Japan in the city of Mito. Mitoshi is like famous for natto beans.
Okay.
And the smell was so strong at the school I was at, I could smell it from literally half a block away. And I knew what we were having for lunch. It was natto, plus rice and whatnot. And it took me a year before I started eating natto. I mean, the taste. I mean, you can add seaweed to this. You can add it to rice. You can add an egg on top of it, or this on top of an egg with rice. I mean, the varieties is really, use your imagination. You could put it on anything. I put it on pizza.
I could see it being good on sushi as like, kind of just like, to give you a little different like texture and a slightly different flavor to go along with whatever you were eating at the time.
Yeah.
Because it's a little, I don't know.
I mean, it's packaged in such a way that there's only so much you can consume or should consume at one time.
Is there a should in this equation?
You probably shouldn't eat more than probably 2 packets in a day. I'm not a scientist, but I'll tell you, 2 is a good number. 3, you might be overdoing it. And your taste buds might be a little different later on.
I was thinking more of the bathroom being later.
Oh,
later on.
bathroom, no. You're shooting pellets at this point.
Okay. They look like natto beans.
Yeah, don't get me on that one. And for those of you in Japan or know how natto works, you know I'm only playing with you. So please remember to be nice in the comments on that little pun there. They are very well digestible, and they really do help with colon cancer and different cancers. I'll try to link that information at the bottom of the description, or you guys can go and look it up yourself because you guys have the same technology I do, right? Yeah.
Now, do you have any? Have you ever looked up the process to make natto?
Actually, I did at one point, and I actually, with my bad memory, I actually forget everything.
No.
So obviously I have a really bad memory, and some things I remember, some things I don't remember, right? I remember how to write my name. That's important. Right?
Well, I mean, sort of.
Yeah.
I mean, you sort of remember.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
It's like do 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 do. And if you guys can see how that is written, you guys know Japanese. Okay, great. Yeah. I actually own my signature now that I'm back here in America. I actually, anytime I do a signature, I write it in my official signature, and I add my Japanese hiragana katakana name into the signature. It looks like chicken scratch handwriting. People aren't going to recognize it unless they actually know how to read.
So, when you're in Japan, a lot of time in America, when Japanese people come here, they will take an American name.
Yeah.
You know, to make things maybe easier for the locals or for whatever reason to be, blended culturally. Did you do that in Japan? Did you have a Japanese name?
Did I have a Japanese name? Mm-hmm. No, but I did have one bestowed upon me when I first came to Japan, and that was Hiro. So I did not give myself a name. It was bestowed upon me, just like the name Boo was bestowed upon me. I never gave it to myself. It was given to me. So I was called Hiro, but it didn't last very long.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
yeah, usually in some companies, they'll try, as you said, give you a name to be more culturally sound to that area. Be like, oh, call me Hiro, call me Hitoshi, right? Obviously, I'm Caucasian, so that would cause conflicts among people who were like, oh, so you're born in Japan? It would cause more questions and more, well, why are you called Hitoshi? Why are you called Hiro?
Gotcha.
So it's either just better just to say your name.
Okay.
No, that's a good question. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if you had a Japanese name, what would your Japanese name be? How about for you guys? The same question goes to you. If you wanted a Japanese name, what name would you pick?
Hiro, 100%.
Hiro.
Yeah, but with an E, not an I.
What's the difference between the two?
Well, one is a description and one is a name.
There you go. All right. Well, did you like the natto? You did finish?
It was good. It was, like I said, I don't know that I would order it.
All right, well, I got one more for you, so you could give these to the kids, or you can give it to someone else, or you can keep it in your refrigerator to show people, hey, this is what natto looks like, but it does have a shelf life, so eat it in accordingly. I think there's a date on it. I think it already expired. No, I'm joking. It did not already expire.
2022.
It did not over-expire. You can eat over-expired food, right?
It's fermented. We're all good.
Yeah. If we don't see you guys in the next video, then there's a problem. Actually, there's always a problem. All right. Well, William, I actually want to give a shout out to my son William and my daughter Lana. Private message to Lana and William. I hope you guys received the gift that I sent you. You guys received a Uno No Mercy gift from Amazon. Please check to make sure it's there. If you don't have it, please ask some questions and find out where it is. So I hope you guys are having fun. I hope you're enjoying summer, and I hope to see you guys very soon. And for all of you guys watching, thank you very much for your support, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody. See ya. Oh, and this is William.